Before we start, since we was talking about it today,
okay.
Before we start, you gotta give me your best Kerry Washington crab face. You gotta get it to me.
You gonna do yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine. Go ahead, show the camera.
You know.
Kerry Washington, we love you.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
You like your applesauce?
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome back, baby. Yeah. Welcome back to Moving with the Mortons. And we coming y'all today to do a little MUKBANG. Talk about some things. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about some things.
So we're gonna do a seafood mukbang, but I'm allergic to shellfish, so I only got eggs, corn, and sausage, and potatoes. That's nice. Yummy.
Sunday.
Seafood
Seafood Sunday. Yes, sir.
Did you get your obey?
I need them.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need obey.
If you don't know who we are, you know, I go by LJ, Louis, Lamar, Jizzle, Mr. Two or More, Snowman Jr., you know, a man with many names.
And I just got one, Joy.
A beautiful wife.
You gotta show me Levi.
we got our son Levi in the cut right now. He eating his applesauce. Say what's up, Levi. Okay, that's all you can
We'll
get
take
from
that.
Yeah.
It looks yummy. I'm about to dig in, babe.
Hold on.
You got me over here waiting.
Right there.
There you go. What's wrong? You got your cookies?
What's wrong, man?
You ain't take a bite yet. You playing.
I'm ready to take a bite.
My seafood, out the seafood. You gonna pour it?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you like yours?
So is the garlic butter mixed into it? That's what it is.
The white stuff is the garlic butter.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was. But that's what it is. Okay.
It's good. Daddy approved. Oh, too late now.
Hey, man.
How can we trust him? Come on, he's just a...
To introduce ourselves. I know some people may want to know how we met,
Okay.
where we met.
Okay.
You know, the beginning of the
The
story.
love story. Well, if you don't know, we met in high school. High school sweethearts. I was in the 9th grade. He was in the 10th.
Big dog status.
He was popular. He didn't think so.
I wouldn't say that though.
He was. If you know him, he was.
I just hung with the popular kids. Anybody that know me, they know like LJ wasn't in the mix of none of that. I was just with the popular kids who was in the mix, so with them being in the mix, they think I'm in the mix too, so I'm so-called popular. Never thought that though.
And I was I guess the nerd. I mean,
very low key though. Low key.
I was known, but not known like that, like he was. But I've been knew him from Henderson, our middle school, but he didn't see me in the Marshall, you know, me still knowing who he is, he still not knowing who I am, you know. We were in the same class. Like I said, I was in the 9th grade, he was in the 10th. I was very, very shy, not just of him, but just shy in general, especially when it came to boys.
Real shy.
You know, we in Miss Sparkman's class, and
if y'all don't know who Miss Sparkman is, she might be one of the coolest teachers ever.
yeah, you will ever
And
come
that's
across.
real. Shout out to Miss Sparkman.
Yeah, so we're in Miss Sparkman's room, and him and this other dude come up to me, and he's smiling, of course. And then the other dude, I'm not gonna say any names, but the other dude asked me, he was like, "Hey Joy, can I have your number?" And this dude, I'm not gonna say he wasn't attractive, but he just wasn't my type. Okay, so I was just like, no, you can't have it. You know, I try to say it in a nice way, the nicest way possible, but I still feel like I hurt his feelings. So then here comes Mr. Two or More. Well, can I have your number then? I was like, yeah, sure.
Smooth.
He was like, oh, for real. Oh, for real.
See, fella, let me put y'all on some game. Let me put y'all on some game right quick. This real game. If you have little doubts of, you know, a girl might carry you or something, this how you approach that. You say what you really want to say, but you put a smile behind the words. You feel what I'm saying? You catching my drift? I'm telling you, works every time. Because if she do carry you, you can still be like, I was just playing anyway. That's game. I'm telling you.
So the day goes on. He got my number. Remind you, I'm still shy. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what I just did. So we at home now. I'm at my house. He's at home. You know, and I really liked him. So we were talking. How long were we talking? For a couple of weeks. So this was in September, the beginning of the school year. A couple of weeks. And, you know, I began to like him and stuff like that. But you don't know. I guess you could say LJ was a, what, HOE. That's how most of the girls will put it. Most of the girls,
Not gonna say that.
Some girls came up to me because they knew that we were talking, and they will say, he just want to go with you, he just want one thing, and you know, what that one thing was. You know, and he a hoe, he don't want a relationship, you know, things like that. And me being me, I was just like, okay, you know, if this is true, then, you know, let me find out for myself. Thank you for the information, but I still want to find out myself. We started talking. He was nothing like what they said. He was sweet and everything. So one day I just felt like I wanted to be his girlfriend. I didn't want to be friends. No, I wanted to be his girlfriend. Remind you, I'm so shy and everything. So the whole day I rehearsed me asking to be his girlfriend.
She having auditions.
Me and my best friend at the time were practicing. She's him. I'm me. I was so nervous. I was like, can I ask you something? And then he was like, well, can you be my boyfriend? And the look he gave me, the look was like, she really asking me this? It wasn't like, he was shocked, but it wasn't a no. He said it wasn't a no, but I took it as a no.
Definitely want to know.
And his exact words,
Oh, go ahead.
His exact words was, I gotta get some things straight first. And you know what them things was.
Let me explain myself.
Wait. So while he's on the bus going home, I'm walking home all sad and lonely. And I'm just like, dang. Like, he didn't say yes. I didn't care what his answer was. I just knew it wasn't yes. So I just felt so, like, embarrassed and everything. Especially having to go to school the next day.
Yeah, let me explain myself with that part, like, because I felt like I was being honest. That's all it was. It's about being honest.
You were.
Because I felt like I had no reason to lie to her because we weren't even going together now.
Right.
So you might as well be real.
At first I didn't think it like that. But now I'm like, yeah, he was definitely honest.
So, as a man that so-called got the reputation for a hoe, you feel? I just say big pimping. You know, I was just a big player.
He was not like that at all.
And dealing with two or three girls at a time. And when one girl approach you, like really approach you and ask you, I want to go with you. You feel like really just telling you that, like telling you, like, you know, I looked at it like I already knew she was different right there. Cause I'm like, I never had a girl that approached me and asked me, you know, can we go together? Never had that. Never. So I already knew she was different. But, you know, having those situations, I'm thinking, you know, I gotta be real with her. You feel me? Cause I don't want to be like, yeah, and we start going together then later down the road, these girls come in between.
Even though they did that anyway. And you know who you are.
It's like, dang, you lied to me. So I kept it 100 for the get-go, let her know, like, I'm going to be honest, you know, I'm dealing with a few girls, such and such, so let me at least cut them off first, then we can rock. You know, that's how I was thinking. But like she said, I ain't say yes, so she took it as no. Like,
a few moments later.
Something happened and he just said he did not want to be my boyfriend anymore. Somebody had got in his head and he said he did not want to be my boyfriend anymore. And I'm like, why? And he was just like, you're too young. And I knew this was coming from someone else and not him. So I was just like, okay.
Dang, man, that's crazy, because, yeah, that's real, though, bro.
Yeah.
Because now, for real, because now as I think about it, that's how I had my first heartbroken. Like, because it was like,
see, are you doing the same? You did the same thing.
I'm just realizing that now, and that's crazy. That's crazy. And that's the same way that happened. Girl said I was too young at the time. So not even knowing the backstory, somebody probably got in her head. You know? So yeah.
He was like, we still can be friends. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just, you know, we're friends and whatever. But like I said, I really liked him, so I did not want to be his friend. I wanted to be his girlfriend. And I told him that. I said, if I can't be your girlfriend, then I don't want to be nothing. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
And just imagine me being all shy. You know, I'm actually speaking up.
Boss up.
Yeah. So I was like, if I can't be your girlfriend, I don't want to be anything. And he was just like, all right, trying to be all cool with it. All right. So you know what I did? I got me another boyfriend. He did not like that. He did not like it at all. He would see us in the lunchroom. He would see this guy walking me to my classroom. He was not happy.
Yeah, I ain't like that. I was like, oh, dang, I forgot now, but I was like, bro, off of belly. The one that was eating the banana.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. That's how I was for real. Like, that's just the moral of the story. That's how we started dating each other and how we met.
Yeah. So I always knew, and I said this in my wedding vows, I always knew that he was going to be someone special to me, but I had no idea. You remember me saying this in our wedding vows? I had no idea that it would amount to this. 11 years, in a relationship, no breaks or anything. 2 years married, and then we got a 7-month-old sweet baby boy. Like, I had no idea that it would amount to this.
Big soldier.
Yeah.
He was a real big soldier.
Yeah. So you know how they say, before you get to a relationship, you need to be friends first? We didn't have that. We didn't have that. Because I felt like I saw him, I knew him. I knew all these other girls were, trying to get him. So I had to make him my boyfriend. And then the friendship would come. And it did. So my evil plan worked.
But see, that's another thing I realized though. That's real though, cause like, okay, you'll start off as friends. Like then you really start to really understand this person, like how he rock and how they roll or whatever, things they do.
Yeah.
It'll start making you be like, man, I don't think I want to really, go out with this person because I know how they go.
Right. Yeah.
So I feel like that was a good too though. It's a good and a bad and everything. So with us just jumping into the relationship, I feel like it was a good because I could just always be me. But at the same time, a relationship is a commitment, a process. It's a process. That's what it is. It's just a process, like an ongoing process. Definitely, if you willing to stay with that person, for years going on, you always got something you got to do better. It'd be hard.
Right.
Don't get a mistake. Relationships are hard, but it can be easy.
If you want it to be.
If you want it to be, and once you really find out how that person is, it can be really easy. You feel what I'm saying? Because some people have a relationship and they try to fake it. They be want to fly and all that. So you really don't really know the real person
until you move with them.
Yeah. We move together. Yep.
Let me tell you that story.
One eternity later.
I'm at the end of my senior year, and I'm, telling him, I'm like, I know I can go back to my mama's house, but I don't want to. So I'm like, I want us to move together. And he already had it in his head that he wanted to move. Yeah, so us moving together was just perfect.
We both was on the same page. She didn't want to go back to her mama. And I didn't want to be in the same situation that my dad. I was like, so I knew what time it was. Like, oh yeah.
And we knew that we could always go back home. We could stay home, but we didn't want to do that. So we took it upon ourselves to decide to move together. So I'm still in college. I'm still, trying to graduate from college. So me telling him that, that just gave him motivation. And then I remember the day he was like, I found a place for us. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah. And we moved in December 8th. And I'm like, wait a minute. What? You found a place and we moving in a couple months? So I was very excited. I was very excited. I was just like, you really did this for us. I had no parts in this. No parts whatsoever. And I knew he wasn't gonna have us living anywhere. So that wasn't an issue as well.
That's another thing about being in a relationship too. Like you gotta think for your partner too. Like, like would they agree with this or I don't.
He knew I won't gonna accept just anything. So me knowing that he knew that, I was just like so shocked. You know, things like that. And I was like, oh, how I'm going to tell my mom that I'm not going to be coming home after school. She took it okay.
No, she
took it. I know she did
my
it.
family ain't coming back.
Yeah.
To a SpongeBob bed. She ain't coming back home.
So we ended up moving into our first apartment. It was nice.
Yes, sir.
It was really nice for it to be our first apartment. Nothing changed. Like you know how they say when you move with someone, you know their true colors. Yeah. Nothing changed.
You know what I'm saying? You started to figure them out there, like.
Yeah, nothing changed. We were still the same people. You know, the love got even stronger because we were living together. We had to think together, you know, as far as the bills and stuff like that. It was a partnership, you know.
Just going out and go get it yourself, like, which a lot of people asking, or people be complaining about they can't go get it. You just gotta pick up that phone and make calls. And let y'all know, like, I was calling, like, every apartment, like saying, do they got any available rooms or whatever, apartments, whatever. Like, I was just doing my homework, basically. So, you know, that's just all blessings. And like I tell people, you know, just put it in God's hands, man. I'm telling you, you know, of course you gotta put the work. You know, I know people out there like, talking about God. Hey, God for real though, you know, believe me, I was that youngin', never believed in God. I ain't used to pray no none of that because I thought it wasn't real, you feel me? Until some real situations came my way. And I had to be like, man, at least let me try this. So I prayed, went to church a couple days, and still put the grind in though, but you know, I had to wait on God. God responded, and He responded to me, and it came out the way I wanted to come. So right then and there, let me know God real, and that's for real. So you know, if anybody out there feeling down, whatever, feel like they can't do nothing, I'm telling you, pray and keep grinding. That's why I tell everybody, keep grinding.
Pray to whatever God you believe in.
We all got different gods. We ain't got the same God. Your God can be your mama or something. Your God can be one of your partners that probably passed away or something. That can be your God, and that's real. You know, and just pray, keep grinding. I'm telling you, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. You can't complain. Can't complain though. A lot of people want to complain, talking about it ain't going their way. But what you do, you really ain't even make no phone calls. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the phone for. You feel me? That's what a billionaire told me. Like, he said the phone is not for social media. It's for picking up and calling and make some moves. That's what the phone for. Texting, calling, trying to, you know, get some money. Like, that's what it's for. It ain't for social media. For real though.
Like and subscribe if you would like to know our journey into bringing Levi into the world and
whatever you want to know.
That, you know.
Please, for our real supporters, let us know what y'all want to see. For real though.
Yeah.
We're coming back. I'm telling you, we're coming with the bangles. I'm telling you all that. We're coming back with it. And there's not just no regular YouTube stuff y'all used to watching. Cause I know what y'all watching, cause I'll be watching it sometimes. You feel me?
This is real
This
life.
ain't no clickbait, no none of that.
Clickbait.
Like, nah, we gonna show y'all the real ins and outs for real. Like, not just it's for entertainment purpose also, but
It's
we
real.
still want to keep it real though.
Yeah.
We don't want to fake it with y'all. So if y'all respect that, then hit the like, subscribe to our YouTube page, Moving with the Mortons, because we are moving. We moving at different levels. We moving up and up. We moving on different clouds, like 1 cloud, 2 clouds, 3 clouds. We moving like Mario. You know how Mario be jumping? Yeah, we moving like that. So y'all want to keep us moving? Just subscribe.
And we out.
Peace.